Hello everyone, and welcome to Chickpea. Chickpea is an interactive digital signage software created as a senior project for the CS department by Alexander Andrews, Miriam Mensa, Wasim Garbi, and Julian Benici. The requirements for this project came directly from the CS department. The CS department wanted to create a management system that manages the TV screens that the CS department owns. Currently, the CS department employs Google Slides or PowerPoint to create presentations that would continuously loop on the TV displays, showing information and events about the department. The hardware requirement for this project was to run on a Chromebook, which is why we chose to use a web stack, commonly known as MERN. For our development stack, we used MongoDB as our database management system. We used Node.js as our backend. We used Express as our API side. And we used Next.js combined with React as our UI side. We also used NPM as our package manager and Mongoose to complement MongoDB's API for JavaScript. To make the development flow more enjoyable, we used GitHub to host our code. We used Travis continuous integration to run tests and linter commands. We used Heroku as a testing platform that would always contain a working build of the master branch. And we used MLab to host our MongoDB database. This is what the initial design looked like. By the end of the project, we came to this final outcome that looks a lot like our initial design. Our database design is pretty simple. We used three main collections. The widgets collection contains information about the type of the widget, such as the slideshow, weather, congratulations, announcements, etc., the location and position of the widget inside the pinboard, and any data that the widget requires. The slideshow and slide databases contain a special type of widget, which would show a different type of slides, such as photo, YouTube, web, or freeform slides, that are continuously looping inside a widget area. To create a new widget, it is as simple as creating a new folder inside the widgets folder, adding an index.js file to it, and then filling it with all the information about the widget, such as the name, the version, the icon, and then any default data that your widget will need. Once that's done, all you need is to implement two getter methods, widget and options. Widget is the user-facing side of the widget that will be shown on the TV screen. The options React component is what's going to be shown to the administrator side and what will allow the administrator to configure the widget. Once the widget is done, all you need to do is insert its name to the widget list file and refresh the server to see the new widget. Now we're going to go through a demo of our software. When the software is ran, this is the first page you will encounter. It is a simple page that shows you what side you would like to be on, whether the admin side or the display home. If you choose to go to the display home, you will be greeted with this screen. This screen will be running on the TV, continuously showing the widgets. If we go to the admin home, first we would be required to log in. Our login credentials for this demo are simply demo and demo. Once logged in, you will see that the administrator interface is divided into three simple tabs. The Layout tab shows you all the widgets and their location on the pinboard. You will be allowed to move, delete, and resize widgets. The Preview tab shows you a preview of the display and how it would look like on the display page shown above. The Slideshows tab shows you all the slideshows you've created and allows you to create new slideshows. Let's first begin with a clean layout. We will delete all the widgets and let's add a slideshow. To add a widget, you simply click on the Add Widget button and choose the widget type. To configure the widget, you hover over the widget and then you click on the settings icon. Now we can choose a slideshow that we have already created. As soon as we save, the display is automatically updated on the preview side. You can now see that the Women in Computing slideshow is displayed, however, it's currently empty. Let's add a new slideshow. Let's name this slideshow Posters. It's easy to add slides to a slideshow. All you have to do is drag and drop files or click to browse for a file. Let's drop some slides on the slideshow. This is our slide editing dialog. We do not need to change any configuration for the moment. The default duration is of 5 seconds. Let's add a second slide, but this time we will add a title to it. We can also add a short description. And we can change the duration to 2 seconds. If we go to the preview, we will be able to see, actually, let's go to the slideshow and change this to posters, our new slideshow. If we go to the preview now, we'll be able to see the posters. This slideshow will be 5 seconds long, and then this slideshow will be 2 seconds. And as you can see, the title was displayed right under the slide. Now we can add more slide types. We can try a freeform slideshow. This is very similar to a PowerPoint or a Google Slides form. You can drag and drop components such as forms, text, shapes, and images. We can also rearrange slides simply by dragging and dropping them. As you can see, our slideshow updated. We can also remove slideshows, and this will remove their entire content. Let's add another widget. Let's start with the weather widget. For the weather widget, you can simply add a location by typing its zip code, and you can choose the temperature unit. Let's keep it to Fahrenheit for now. Let's resize the widgets to make the slideshow more prominent on the page. As you can see, this reflects quite easily on the preview. Let's add another widget, a congratulations widget. The congratulations widget allows you to create messages that have a nice background of confetti or balloons. You can also change the font size. If your message is long, it will be able to automatically scroll. You can also change the background color and the text color. Another widget we can add is a YouTube widget. This simply takes the YouTube URL, parses it for the ID, and then embeds the YouTube video on the display. You can also add a title and a background color. Let's see what our preview looks like. We can now add a web widget. A web widget simply shows a web page. You can also add a title, such as Computer Science Department, and a background color, just like the YouTube widget. Again, let's resize, and then we can see what the preview looks like. Let's now add a list widget. The list widget is a very versatile widget. You can use it to display office hours, directory information, or any other key to value. Let's create a directory. As you can see, when the content is too long for the list, it starts scrolling automatically. As with any other widget, you can also change the background color and the text color. Let's now add an announcement widget. Again, you can also change the background color, the text color, the title text color, and the accent color. Another widget that was highly requested is an image widget. The image widget simply shows a standalone image. Let's add an image. And we can also add a title and a background color. Let's see what our display looks like. We can again rearrange the widgets as we wish. Chickpea is a continuously improving project. It is very easy to add new widgets, to add components, and to change the layout of the program. In the future, we would like to implement a calendar widget that would link to a Google Calendar and show events directly from the calendar. We also would like to add multiple authentication accounts and allow an administrator to invite members to the admin interface. Another suggestion we wanted to implement is automatic text color based on background color. This will allow users to only specify the background color, and automatically the program will choose the text color that would fit on top of the background. Thank you.